welcome to Nerds Are Us, a show where anyone can be a kid. I'm Tyler, and I'm joined by my brand new co-host, Mr. Ike Seaman. Say hello to the good people.
What's good, people?
Today we're talking about anime, our favorite, your favorite, what we hate, what we like, and anything in between. Ike, favorite anime, right out of the gate, right now, what is it?
Favorite anime? Oof. I'd have to say, God, probably Fairy Tail. Fairy Tail's been killing it for
Fairy Tail's been killing it?
minute for me.
Dude, I need to catch up on some Fairy Tail. I only got the season 1 under my belt right now. My favorite is My Hero Academia.
God, yeah, that's an awesome one too. They're still pretty new on the scene though, so I can't speak for longevity on them yet. But with Fairy Tail, I mean, consistent storylines for, plenty of hours of entertainment.
When did you first get into anime? How many years are we talking?
It was actually your brother that got me into anime.
Oh shit, shout out to the fan bam.
Yeah. Second grade, man. Second grade. He brought in some Dragon Ball Z cards. And I was only used to seeing Pokemon stuff. And I was like, what the hell is that? This looks dope as shit. I need to get on this grind. So I started researching it and, looked into it a little bit. Had my mom find me some stuff. And been a fan ever since.
Right on. Dude, Dragon Ball Z, I feel like that's where every, at least boy who got into anime, and I'm sure a lot of girls, started off watching Cartoon Network, 9 p.m. hits, Dragon Ball Z's on. That was my first experience with anime, and it rocked my world, and I've been watching anime for 12, 13 years now, probably, if not more. Now I look back on Dragon Ball Z, and I'm like, what the fuck is this? I don't want to sit through 100 episodes for one fight. But then I still watch those episodes and I'm like, this is a badass fight!
Yeah, no, you could definitely go back and rewatch the fight scenes and feel just the way you were feeling as a kid. But yeah, we were talking about earlier, I was trying to get into Dragon Ball Super and there's just more action, but it's so lacking in everything that I remember Dragon Ball Z being as a kid. So I went back to rewatch the original Dragon Ball series and DBZ, and it just, God, man, a few episodes in, I was just like, I'm gonna die. There's so much time wasted and nothing developed, not characters, not story, nothing.
No, I totally know what you're saying. It's crazy how much anime has changed. I remember watching shows like Cowboy Bebop and Trigun and all those classics and stuff, and it was just now looking at anime, it's what? This is a totally different type of thing. It's back then, if they shot someone, you maybe saw some blood, or if they stabbed someone, it panned to the side, showed the shadow of them getting stabbed. Now it's oh, rape? Yeah, that's cool. We can show that on the screen.
Dude,
straight up, ripping someone's freaking guts out? No big deal.
Psychopaths, man. First 5 minutes into that episode, I was like, what the fuck, man? This got dark real quick. And then the dude just fucking gets obliterated. Spoiler alert, by the way. Blasted into a fucking million, just blood and guts, man. Not in pieces, just disintegrated. I was like, that's fucking savage.
Honestly, I'm sure it probably happened way before that, but Psychopaths was really the one that where I was like, man, anime's gotten dark as fuck lately.
Dude,
oh
yeah.
My god.
For mainstream.
Anime is getting ridiculous.
Yeah, for the mainstream anime, I feel like that was probably one of my tops.
It's cool and I like it, but at the same time, I don't know, I love those little classic animes where if you did get the lucky chance of seeing someone get stabbed with their blood shot out, it wasn't they actually were dying. It was they just hit a blood pack and it just blew up or something, or those classics crack me up, but they're so nice and so great. But also the realism of anime nowadays with people dying, get emotionally invested in some of these characters.
No kidding.
That's crazy, man. It's crazy. What is it that you like about old anime versus what you dislike about new anime? What is it that you miss from old anime?
Man, I miss probably miss like some of the consistent, simple humors that they would have. I mean, they're more character relatable, like realistic. You know what I mean? Like the characters and their traits and their ideals and stuff were more, real term than like superpowers and stuff necessarily. I mean, like you were saying with Trigun and whatnot. I mean,
for the most part, he was just a regular guy who had a really good aim. I mean, he had that
Cowboy
like super
Bebop.
Gun, and Cowboy Bebop could fight really well, but he was just a regular dude. I totally know what you're saying. All right, likes about new animes.
Likes about new animes. It's good for like pushing your imagination's limits. You know what I mean? Like with Psychopaths. I don't know if anybody's followed that all the way through yet, but I mean, dude, got to the end, and the whole premise of the show was based off of, the congregational brain stew. And
No, the show's a trip and a half, man. It's definitely like a book and a TV show for sure.
Yeah.
Okay, what do you hate about new animes? 'Cause my thing that I hate is what's up with the brother-sister love that you see in so many animes now. You see it Sword Art Online, you see it in No Game, No Life. I could think of 1,000 others, and it's just creepy as hell, and they make it not creepy, like, oh, it's cool, they're just brother and sister, and they're really close. I have a brother. I've never been that close. I mean, you have a sister. I don't know, dude. Does your sister ever sit on your lap?
I sat on her face and farted when I was a kid. She straight up told me she blocked that shit out until I reminded her of it.
So as far as new old anime goes, back and forth and such, old characters, were they kind of ridiculous? I mean, let's be real. Goku, not relatable at all. First of all, I can eat some food. You can eat some food. We all know you can eat some food. Nobody can eat that much food. Also, I mean, it was just like, how many times are you going to go Super Saiyan? What is he, like, Super Saiyan 60,000 by the fucking end of Super? It's just like, that's ridiculous. And then it's just like, they were just like, you say they were relatable, but I don't know, I kind of want to disagree. I was like, have some real emotion. Like, don't be so cheesy.
With that, I mean, it was definitely more Vegeta's story that hooked me. Like, I'm a Vegeta fan. Die hard. Through and through. He never had an easy life. He lost his dad at a young age. That's something that I personally went through. It's not having my dad around at a young age. So for me, seeing that struggle of who he should be versus who people tell him he should be, and like finding your true self and all that stuff, having to fight to be good at stuff, to be on top, that's always a struggle I've related with. So Vegeta is definitely a relatable character for me.
Okay, I'm going to hit you with something right now. Favorite villain, anime, all time, name it.
Favorite villain? God. I mean, technically Vegeta was
Is it
a
Vegeta?
villain.
Because he
Yeah.
started off as a villain and everybody hated him.
Yeah.
All these Vegeta fans, everybody forgets that everybody's like, yeah, fuck that guy. Like,
Dude.
kick his ass, Goku. Like, nobody liked him because he wasn't Super Saiyan. He wasn't anything. He didn't have Kaioken or anything like that. I mean, he was obviously a badass, but he was a bad guy.
Yeah.
Nobody remembers that. Okay. I would say my favorite villain of all time, at least for Dragon Ball Z, that's just keeping the Dragon Ball Z realm here for a second. My favorite villain of all time is actually Cell. Yeah, Cell just continually gets stronger, and then they have the Cell games. And he beats everybody. He practically beats Goku, and then Goku has to destroy himself, and he still doesn't even beat Cell. But also, he's just such a cocky bastard. He's like another Vegeta, essentially, except he doesn't go good. So that's why I really enjoy him as a character. New anime, favorite villain. Or villains that you at least related to, where you were like, I see what that guy's saying.
Man, I'd have to probably have to throw back to like the creator of SAO.
What's SAO for the people who don't know?
Sword Art Online.
Sword Art Online.
Yeah, that original arc in the first season, where it was Sword Art Online still, it wasn't Alfheim Online. when it was original SAO, I mean, the guy, he was a dick for allowing people to die that way and like frying their brain crazy stuff. But at the same time, he gave them a new outlook on life. He gave them a good reality check, I guess. And I feel like a lot of the world needs that.
Do you feel like if you could create your own world, would you do that shit and put people's life at risk?
God, I'm kind of a dick, so probably, honestly.
Watch out, guys. We got ourselves an evil villain here. Got ourselves an evil villain. Alright. Villains you love to hate. Villains the whole time where you were watching the show and you were like, I want to kill this guy myself.
God, there's so many of those little bastards that you're just like...
So many of, I mean, the villain from L5 Online in the second story arc of Sword Art Online, super happy when he got his ass whooped. And I could think of a villain. I mean, I was super happy when Frieza died. I was super happy when Cell died. I was super happy when Vash the Stampede from Trigon defeated his evil brother.
Yeah.
I was like, yeah, fuck that guy. I mean...
God, just... Oh, man.
I mean, even talking new anime, I was super happy in Black Clover when... What's his face? I can't remember his name off the top of my head for some stupid reason, but the main kid of Black Clover defeated... like the main ice bad guy of that story arc, and he was like, I'm stronger than you even though I have no magic. And I was like, yeah, dude, willpower, win. That's why I love all heroes, is because I'm like, yeah, dude, like beating the odds.
Yeah.
That's why I love Deku from Hero Academia, because they're like nobodies, but they can beat the odds. The same thing with Goku. I mean, hate to bring it back to Dragon Ball Z a 50th time, but I mean, he was the nobody who beat all the Super Saiyans, beat Cell, beat Boo, beat all these other badasses.
You know what was a villain that you love to hate was God, I can't remember his name, but that dude from High School D&D. I don't know if anybody else has watched that, but that guy was he was like a priest, and then he was a fallen angel. He was just a psycho pedo creep. I was just like, come on, man, somebody cut his head off already.
Was it his pedo status that made you hate him, or was it what else was it?
Dude, it's just a collaboration of stuff. Like in the first episode, like that you see him, he just gives that like shitbag aura, and then he's a pedo, and then he just consistently stays just awful the whole fucking time. I'm just like, come on, man.
You heard it on record, guys. Nerds RS, anti-pedo, right there. Throw it on your walls. Let us know how anti-pedo you are. We'd be more than happy to hear. Alright, now it's time for a special segment of our show. This is Ike's first time doing this. It's called our head-to-head. Basically, what's going to happen is we're going to talk two anime characters specifically, and we're going to figure out which one of them would bring it to the battle and knock the other one the fuck out. Ike, who are you bringing to the table?
I am bringing Urza Scarlet to the table for Fairy Tail.
Fairy Tail. Give me a little background on Urza.
So, Urza was orphaned as a child. She was raised in kind of like a prison slave camp for this psycho cult thing. Her friends were all injured and mutated and messed with psychologically and stuff. Pretty much broken as people, and her included. And she got a glimmer of hope and was able to kick some ass and throw down some badass magic and GTFO with her friends and whatnot.
What abilities are she bringing to the table for this fight?
Her magic is called Equip Magic, so she has, God, dude, a laundry list of armors, different weapons, special abilities that those armors and weapons equip her with, speed, fire, lightning, super strength, and she's already ignorantly strong personally. I mean, damn near invulnerability, just crazy stuff, man. She's got some crazy...
Okay. I mean, pretty strong.
Yeah.
I'm gonna bring Yusuke Urameshi to the table from everybody's favorite classic anime, Yu Yu Hakusho. Super badass. Won't save the world, but if you call him a bitch, he'll probably kick the fuck out of you. Let me tell you what he's bringing to the table. He's bringing a spirit gun, able to point his fingers at you in the form of a gun, shoot his spirit energy, fuck your face up. He's got spirit shotgun, he's got a demon ancestor, and he's also able to transform into a demon form, which makes him infinitely stronger, which gives him amazing reflexes, enhanced strengths, a special demon gun, which is twice as strong, if not 3 times as strong as his regular spirit gun, super speed, limited invulnerability. He's a badass fighter all along, no matter what, and he's ready to bring it to the table. Let me ask you a question. How strong is that armor of Urza's?
So, I was thinking about that, and while I was watching when her guild was getting attacked, when Fairy Tail was getting attacked, she threw on some adamantium armor, and she has this adamantium shield, and am I saying adamantium? It's adamantine, and she threw down against a cannon that was supposed to wipe the countryside, just obliterate it, and she was able to throw up a magical shield, put up this badass shield wall, protect all of her friends, and then still get up and get into the fight and do some serious damage. So, I mean, she's got...
So she could withstand a regular spirit gun, but can she withstand a demon spirit gun? The power of like 1,000 Kamehamehas that destroyed one of Yusuke's greatest foes, followed up by a demon spirit shotgun? I don't know. I mean, plus at the same time, he's on the attack with the super speed right behind his own spirit gun, coming from behind. I mean, I know you got some back armor, but can you cover your front and your back, and then also cover your face?
Yeah.
And then, that's my thing, dude. I think you might be able to catch her off guard with that speed and hit her with a proper spirit gun right to the face.
That's the thing is with Urza's equip, she needs like a second or two to re-equip. So, with the adamantine armor, she could take, I mean, from the movies and stuff, watching as a kid, watching Yu Yu Hakusho and stuff, when he was in his demon form and he cleared the countryside with his spirit gun, I mean, he was kicking some serious ass. So I feel like she could withstand a blow from the spirit gun, but I mean, it's gonna exhaust her energy levels severely. With that,
What's she coming out with on the offensive, though? I mean, she got a strong defense. She got any offense to
I was about
fight
to say,
back.
if she has enough room to re-equip, I feel like she could close the gap because most of her armor is sword related, sword or staff related. So hers is a mid to close range fighting style, anyways. So with that, if Yusuke was but a second or two away, and she could block that, she could get on the attack mode, close the gap, and potentially put some serious hurt on him. So with that, man,
Are you saying that even the field, or
it would definitely make it a lot harder for Yusuke
to get in close? Is what you're saying?
Yeah, she could keep him at mid range, close the gap real fast, knock him on his ass a few times. Like I said, she's got just ridiculous natural strength and ability. So even without her equips, boosting her abilities for strength and speed, she's got crazy. She is what in Fairy Tail is called an S-class wizard. She's one of the tops, man. She's up there.
Yeah, but I mean, Yusuke isn't like an S-class demon. So, I mean, at
True.
the same time, he's top level of his own anime.
I love how they...
And I know S is like top CBAS. Like, okay.
Dude, oh, man.
Doesn't make any sense. Here's my only thing. Yusuke's got the spirit wave. Everybody knows he can brawl. He can throw some dope punches. He can withstand some serious blows. I mean, he won the Dark Tournament by getting punched in the face.
I was about to say his face is...
He's been punched in the face probably more than any anime character out there. But I feel like overall, stamina-wise and without the need to re-equip, even though he does have his limit, but when he's in full demon, when he transforms full demon mode, his powers are near limitless.
Yeah.
I think he'd be able to beat her if the fight went on long term.
Yeah, definitely. And the other thing is with Urza, she draws strength from, protecting the people in her guild, her friends, her family. So with that, yeah, I mean, definitely demon mode. He has, pure anger and hatred for people. He just wants to destroy stuff. He has no reason for needing to be that strong. He just is. He has the ability to just go all out and keep going all out until he can't move. Whereas Urza needs some, I'd say, motivation, to say it lightly.
Alright, so are we calling it? Are we calling Yusuke Urameshi the winner of this week's head-to-head match?
I would say high likelihood Yusuke Urameshi takes top.
Won it. Boom. Yu Hakusho fans, rejoice. That's going to be the end of our show today. Feel free to check us out on YouTube. It's NRDSRUS or NerdsRS. You can also check out our website at nerdsrs.com. You can also find us on Twitter at nerdsrs1. Find our Facebook, give us a like. We're also going to be on Google Play, and check your iTunes as well, because we'll be there as well. In the meantime, have a great week. Stay nerdy.